Hello. Okay, day 3 practice. So maybe you've just done your breathing from here standing. We're going to find a little release for the side body. So I want you to reach up. I'm going to duck down. You're going to take the left hand around the right wrist, and I want you to reach up and over to the left. So you're creating this gentle or strong, whatever feels right in your body. There's no rules, as long as it's not painful. As you reach up through the hands, press down through the feet, and tip over with the body. So hands to left and hips to right. And feel how that's making this beautiful space in the side body of the rib cage. This is a lovely mini break if you're working as well. And then gently coming back to center, drop the hands behind you. Use that same grip, so left hand on right wrist, and draw the right hand down and back. And as you do that, you're just making that space across the front of the right shoulder, and then tip the head to the left, so away from that straight arm. And feel this yummy, delicious room being made in and around the neck. Breathing well. And slowly release the arms, release the chin. Rise up through the arms again, this time taking the right hander and left wrist, and tip over to the right. So you're tipping to the side of the hand that is gripping, and you're reaching right hands to the right and hips to the left, and really keep that press in the feet. So you never want to tip so much that you feel pressure in the lumbar, and that may be two reasons. You've got the legs that are doing nothing, or the tailbone's lifted too much, and so you're shortening there. You want to drop the tailbone down, draw the hips up a little bit, feel this yummy space in their side, and then come up, drop hands behind you, right hand again around left wrist to draw left arm down and back, and then tip the head to the right, so away from the straight arm. Just feeling this beautiful space come into the body. It's always nice to start with these slow and mindful movements in the beginning, not only to make space, but to tune in. To release the hands, release the head. Inhale, rise up. And have a little peek. So what I want you to do is press the hands together. You can't see mine, but that's okay. Have a look up towards your thumbs and press into the big toe mounds as you lift the heart. That's it. And then bring the hands to palms to press. That's it. Duck the chin for a moment. Take one big deep breath in. Exhale it out. Lovely. So remembering yesterday, I want you to step out wide on your mat again. Heels in, toes out. Drop the hands down. Inhale as you rise. Exhale as you spread the hands out wide. Now switch it the other way. So turn the hands out and rise. And then press down through center. So that's our change today. Inhale to rise. Exhale, come out and wide. Out and wide. And press it down through center. We'll do that 2 more each way. Inhale up. And out. Out wide. And down. Beautiful. Up and rise. Find your cactus. So squeeze the shoulder blades together as you press. That's it. And then come back to center, straighten out through the arms. Turn the right toes to the right. So come to straight legs here. Bend the right knee. Come into your warrior 2. We did this yesterday. We came into it from a flow. Here we just come straight in from standing. So soften shoulders. Nice and simple. You're just going to straighten the right leg and rise the arm. And then come on down. We're going to do that 4 more times. Rise up. And down. So once you see what's going on, I really encourage you to have a look over that front arm. Can you come a little lower? Spreading that whole right foot to the front foot. And really pressing the ground away. Last one, rise up. And come down. remembering our reverse warrior, so stay low in the legs here. Just turn the front palm and rise up through the torso and create this yummy stretch from the right hip up through the shoulder. That's it, and then come back to center. Straighten the right leg and switch the feet. So turn to the other edge of the room. Left toes point out, left inner thigh lights up, shoulders are soft, arms reach out. Can you come a little deeper? So that being said, if your feet are too close, your knee's going to go way over your ankle. It's not going to feel very good. It's also not real good for the joint. So you want to come probably wider than you think, so that as you lunge forward, you've got a nice, doesn't have to be exact, but straight line with knee over toes. Straighten the left leg, rise up, and come on down. That's it. Really press the whole foot into the earth. So that's the conversation you're having in this posture, is what part of the foot are you pressing down into with that front foot? And can you spread it and really accommodate and activate all the muscles in the legs? Last one. And down. Stay here. Flip the front palm, rise through the torso. Reach all the way up so the back hand can rest on the back leg. That's it. Really spread the feet, power up through the legs. That's it. Come back to center. Straighten. Bring the left toes to face forward. That's it. Press the butt back as you bend the knees. Come all the way out. Dive the heart down. So bend the knees as much as you need to. Everyone will be different here. And we're going to come up to lengthen through the spine. Bring the right hand underneath the nose. So you can either have a flat hand on the floor, come up on two pinky fingers, or you might even have a block or a book underneath your hand, and then reach up through the left arm. So press the ground away, really rise through left shoulder, and try to even the weight. So you really want to have most of your weight in the feet, in both feet. Then gently come down. So left hand comes to where right hand was, and press up to rise, opening up the heart, finding space in the shoulders. That's it. And then bringing the hands down, bringing the heels in, toes out, come back up to your squat. Come down, drop the arms. Inhale to rise. We'll do this one more time. Exhale to spread it out and really let the breath move with your hands out, go wide. And press down through the middle. Inhale up and out wide. Inhale out. Exhale down. We'll do that one more time. Reverse. And out. Out wide. And down and in. Beautiful. Come back up to straight legs. Let's turn back to the right edge of the mat. So turn the right toes out like we did for our warrior two. We're going to do that now. Come into warrior two. Now we're going to move the arms. If you get a little muddled left and right, don't worry about it. It's all good. You may just, repeating a couple of times might help. That's all good. Don't worry. Just roll with it. So left hand now in this warrior two is going to reach around the head. Make a circle. Some of you will know this one. And then press the left hand forward as you draw the right hand back. And then bring the left hand in by your wing and shoot the right arm back out again. That's it. And then turn the feet and come to warrior two at the other end of the room. Reach the left arm out. Sweep the right arm around. As it comes back by the head, by the armpit, push it forward and bring left arm back. And then switch. So left arm straightens, right arm comes back. With your wings like this, turn the feet. Stay here until you get your land in your pose, then reach out through the right arm. Inhale to sweep. Exhale to push. Switch. And switch the feet. That's it. Release the left arm. Sweep around with the right. Push it forward. Bring it back. And turn the feet. That's it. Release the right arm, one more each way. Sweep around and push it forward. That's it, come back. And turn. I just realized that might be really loud on the camera, sorry. And release the left hand. Sweep around with the right. Push it forward and come on back. Let's turn back to the right. That's it. Release the right arm. Use the left hand to turn to the right. So as you pick up the left arm, pick up the left heel and come to balance and push both hands forward. So you're in a high lunge now. So your hip bones are pointing like guns straight towards the right foot. So now you square off to the back or side of the room. Inhale, bring in the breath. Exhale, push it forward. And can you lunge a little deeper? Do that 2 more times. Really breathe in and breathe out. Pushing from the big toe mounds to light up that left leg. Now bring the arms up high. You're going to bend the left leg as you lower down and then rise up. 2 more like that. Down and rise. That's it. Down and rise. I was kidding, there's 5. So 2 more. And you don't have to come all the way down to the floor. Up and down and up. Beautiful. From here, bring the hands out in front. 1 more, breathe in and press out. We're going to windmill left arm all the way open. Turn the feet to the other end of the room. Now let the right arm come with you as you push to the other end. Yes. So now the right big toe is pressing the right hip forward. You're strong and lunging into left leg. Breathe in. Press it out. So bring the breath right down to the pelvic bowl. And out. 1 more. And out. Rise the arms. Bend the right knee as you lower. So squeeze the thighs together. Rise up. Be really careful. Keep lowering and rising. That you haven't put yourself on a tightrope. So what that means is 1 foot is right behind the other, because that will make it really hard to balance. You want to be hip width apart. 2 more. Lower down. Rise up. Last one. And up. Hands go out in front. Use the right arm to windmill you open. Bring the feet in parallel. Hands to hips. Bend the knees. Press the butt back and float forward, fold down. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Let the head dangle. So really gently reach the crown of the head towards the floor. And keep breathing here. Perhaps here you give your head a little yes or a no. Perhaps you have a little sway. That is all good too. And 3 ripples here in the spine. So using the hands to help you, but not leaning into the weight of the hands. You've just got the weight in the feet. Inhale, reach up long through the spine. So you'll come up on 2 palms or fingers. And then exhale, curl, lift the belly and tuck the chin towards chest and head towards legs. Let's do that 2 more times. Beautiful ripple. Inhale, come long in the spine. Exhale, ripple in and down. Exhale, lengthen. Exhale, ripple in and down. And slowly coming back up. Heel toe the feet into as wide as hips. Bend the knees a lot, let the body dangle, and take a hold, if it's comfortable, of opposite elbows. So you make a little cradle in your arms and let them hang heavy. So even with really bent knees, you can still press down through the feet and lift the sit bones up away from the feet. So tilt in the pelvis. Find that length up the back of the legs, making room in the body. Easing out that tension, that gives us that sensation. Feeling lighter. It does make us lighter, and it brings in that energy, that flow. 1 more breath here. And then release the arms. Hands to shins as you reach out long. Exhale to float down. And then ripple out vertebrae by vertebrae as you bring your arms with you. Find that peak like we did in the beginning. Have a look up towards the thumb. And then bring hands to heart as you dip down through the chin for a moment. That's it. And here, as you open your eyes, once you've seen what's going on, we're going to come into tree. Once you've seen, I want you to find a steady gaze in front of you rather than something that's moving. So you want to shift your weight onto your left leg without having the hips go way off center. So try to just transfer the weight and start by lifting the right knee up. So really lift into the belly as you do that. If this is a challenge for you, it's okay. If you're wobbling a whole lot, that's cool. We're all there once. And we're going to come into a tree, and what that can look like is, for some of us might tuck the foot into thigh and then find a press between both. That's it. Others may bring the foot a little lower or a lot lower. If you're really struggling with your balance, you still want to build the strength, bring the right toe, even the big toe mounds of the foot, to the floor. So you've still got all of the strength coming up through the left leg, but you've tricked your brain into thinking you have 2 feet on the floor. Technically you do, but you're still finding that balance. So what you're wanting to do is stay right where you are. We'll move around. Is avoid hinging in the body. So sometimes what happens and what makes it easier but not, because we're not getting stronger, is the body will hinge back as you bring the leg in. So you've got this big hinge in here. So what you want to do is the same thing as I talk about a lot. Bring the pubic bone up towards the belly button. Reach out of the crown of your head. And you might, again, if you're kind of struggling, you're wobbling a lot, bring the hands out and let them help. For some of us that'll help, others it won't. That's okay. This might be easier. Or if you want more, challenge your balance. So sway like a tree in the wind. Counteract, wriggle, wobble, balance. And give yourself those wobbles if you find that it's easy. 2 more breaths on the side. That's it. And then come back to center, draw the right knee into the chest and give it a hug. I know that left leg might be really talking to you now. Flex the right foot, squeeze that knee as best you can in towards the chest. Take a big deep breath in and out. And really simply just pop the right foot onto the floor. If the left leg's go a little bit tender, that's okay. Give it a wriggle. That's normal. And slowly, with that length in the body, going to shift our weight onto the right foot, spread it into the floor, and start by hands to chest and bringing the left knee in. So squeeze it in, find that lift up through your core. And then you choose your tree. So you might bring foot high, foot middle, or foot low. Whichever you like, just avoiding that hip going way out to the side or the butt going way back. So see if you can zip up and in. I know I'm exaggerating the pose, but that helps you to really understand the difference. Might be subtle, but so you're looking for that zip like I talk about in your jacket, pubic bone towards belly button. So the reason I describe it like that is I don't want to tell you to push your hips forward because that might not be right for you. But if by zipping the pubic bone, so lifting up through that lower core, you find a tilt, great. So you might be just holding on, staying center, or blowing in the wind. If you're wanting to build strength, support, that real balance and connectivity, then I challenge you to wobble as much as you can. The floor's not far away. For most of us, it's carpet or it's soft. And gently take 2 more breaths here. And then use the hands to help you bring that left leg in for a hug, lift up through the crown, flex the foot, squeeze the knee in. And take a really big deep breath in and out. And then pop the left foot on the floor as well. Bring the arms up, take a breath in. Hands down through center, bend the knees and dip all the way down and find your fold once more. Let the head dangle, tuck the chin towards chest. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Really let yourself dangle. Let the upper torso hang heavy, a little bit like like a monkey or like a rag doll, just hanging from the hips. I'm taking 2 more breaths here. And then inhale as you bring hands to shins. Exhale as you ripple down, bend the knees, come all the way to the floor. And that good, lay back, bring knees to chest and hands to knees. Let the head rest on the floor, have a little wriggle side to side. If you're familiar with practice, you can make any adjustments you wish. Otherwise, come to lay out on the floor, spread the legs, so let them just naturally roll out, about hip width apart, toes roll out. With the arms splay to the sides, like a starfish, or down by hips, whichever feels most comfortable. And then a little slide and shoulders away from ears to make space in the chest, room in the neck. And all you need to do as you lay on the floor for the next few minutes is just notice, what are the sensations in your body? What is tight? What is light? How is your breath in this moment? And honor your body, really celebrate the movements that you can make and what you're doing in this practice, even if it's this short, what you're doing to inspire the mind to learn and establish new neuro pathways, to help with your receptivity and your coordination, so many things. And celebrate your body, your beautiful body. And take a really big deep breath in and send it all out. And here, if your eye leaves you, spend as long as you like, or use your hands to help you come up, and have an awesome day or evening. And I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah.